What is good, Samuel Squad? Back at it again with another video here today, man, and we're going to talk about, how I've been making training and, the best method that I think right now that you can be doing. Before we get into that, make sure you guys like the video, make sure you guys sub to the channel, and put post notifications on if you want to see my videos right when I post them. Also, get into the giveaway for the 98 Barry and 98 Ed Reed that will be for PS4 and Xbox, and that's on my Build a Bundles episode, and I will have the link for that in the description. But this 86 draft pack, it's cool. You can get good pulls out of it. There's LTDs, 99s, 97s, but the thing about this pack is it's just, it's too risky. I'm all about luck methods, but this is not a luck-based method. This is just, I think there's a 25% chance that you're going to make your coins back, when you do a reroll. And to me, that's not, you can't really bank off that. Some people are pulling straight fire, don't get me wrong. Maybe it's just me, but I've seen a lot of people post on Twitter how much they're losing. And, if you were losing like 20,000 training, I said, okay, maybe it is luck-based. You can maybe get some good pulls. People are losing like 100K training on a 200K opening. That's where it's like, okay, you should not be doing that at all. You literally just lost so much coins. Now, this Color Smash player, again, let's keep in track that I have 809K training right now. I wrote it down just so we know, where we were at the beginning of this. So, let's go into this. Again, I've cleared out my binder of all my Easter cards because, this method, I don't save any. Again, this pack is, it's the most profitable right now. I'm not going to touch that draft player. Maybe I could do it with my training profit that I get from this, but even with that, man, I just feel like it's a waste. 91, that's good. I think it's a waste to use any of your training on that pack. And, unless you're doing it for a video, if you're a YouTuber, you want to do a video, or if you just want to, lose training, that's on you. But I'm probably not touching that draft pack until, we get a straight-up method that is proven that I can get my coins back that I invest into that opening. Because this is the only one that I'm knowing that I'm getting my training or I'm getting my coins back every time. Now, the draft player pack, again, I'm not going to be touching it. Yesterday, I was about to do a million opening in a video, and I literally pulled 300,000 training, so I was down to 700K training. I literally only got 130,000 training back if I were to quick sell everything. And yes, I know that quick selling is not the best option, but at the end of the day, I want to know that I'm getting what I put into it back, and I don't want to have to do a bunch of sets to make make sure that I'm getting coins back. I want to know that I'm getting my training back because I want to keep re-rolling. This is one of those things I want to keep re-rolling. I don't want to have to sell cards on the auction block so I could keep re-rolling. That's just that's not how I'm trying to do things, man. I'm kind of spoiled, from all the methods that we have had in the past, the loopholes with training and unlimited pack rerolls. I'm kind of spoiled with that. And the NFL draft, pack that's not it. So let's keep pulling. Now, what I did yesterday, I don't know when I exactly started this, but I went from 209,000 training or 200,000 training to about 800,000 training. And this was again, don't get me wrong, it took a while. I was up super late last night just doing this, so it took hours. It took a long time to get that much profit, but it's profit. I mean, it's 600,000 training profit too. So, and then I'm not going to put this into the NFL draft pack. I know I said that earlier, but I feel like it would just honestly just be a waste of my time if I did that. I wasted so much time if I, put into the work to get all that training and then just went to the draft pack because I feel like I'd lose it all just instantly. So, we were at, oh god, not that. I actually tried the free agent. I tried every pack in the store. I tried the free agent pack too. The free agent pack, I was breaking even or losing a little bit every time, so I didn't think that it was worth it. And I went back to the Color Smash player pack, and it's still a move. Who would have thought even without, the berries, without the Ed Reed sets, the ones I apparently did both of them 370 times each, which I felt like I did them more, but it's all good though. We got our profit from those. But again, I think we're still making big profit off of just doing the new the sets they put in where you can exchange stuff and you get your training back. And I'll show you guys, what I do. This is what I've been doing. Again, You guys could do it a different way. If you guys have like a more profitable way, let me know. This is just kind of what I've been doing. I haven't gotten a 95 yet, but I do pull a lot of 95. Like there was one opening where I literally made 120,000 training on the reroll because I pulled so many 95s. Like it was like 4 95s. Like it was like crazy, 4 or 5. All right, let's see. So again, we're gonna go down to about I think 509,000 training here. I think that'll be good. Again, this video might be kind of long, again, because I am going to show you everything that I'm doing, and I'm going to show you all the cards that I'm getting too, just so you guys know. So we got almost about, 200,000 training, so we got a little bit of a ways to go, but it's all good. So basically, I go to those sets, I exchange, 87s and 88s for the 90, the 91 to 95 set, I think it is. And then, I exchange everything else to get 96s. And I'll explain kind of my math behind, what I'm doing and, how it's profitable in my opinion. Training-wise, those sets are super profitable. Like, if you look at them, like, math-wise, you'll see it, like, once I get there, I'll explain it. But, let's just keep pulling. I'm still disappointed we haven't gotten a 95 yet, or even a 93. I don't think we got in a 93. Not that I need them for this, but it's just, nice to get those for the training. 91s we do need. 91s are actually pretty key in this method, so as long as I'm getting 91s, I'm fine with that. Because they're the card that you really, majority of the time, do need to get. Ooh, 93, alright. 93s were just quick selling. So I'll just start saying it right now, 87s and 88s you're keeping. 89s have been quick selling, but I have been debating on putting the 89s into the 89 or the 91 and 92 exchange. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that because, again, that adds like another whole factor of luck to it, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do with those cards too. But I've been quick selling 89s. I've been keeping 91s, quick selling 93s, quick selling 95s, quick selling 96s. Now, I thought about the Team of the Year defense too, like just, to add on to, what we've already been, doing. But I don't think for training-wise, these other sets are just so good that I don't think it's even worth wasting 91s in the Team of the Year defense right now. Especially because I don't know how much Donald was going for like 160, 150K the other day. It's kind of crazy, not going to lie, but I'm probably a little bit up. He's probably 200K now at least, but I'm not too sure. I haven't checked. But we've got 169,000 training. Now, I'm just, getting it. This is a 300,000 training reroll that we're doing. Normally what I've been doing is I reroll all the training that I have. So it kind of takes a long time, but let me see. Where's my phone? Because I had some numbers. I'd started I need to start keeping track of like my numbers way more often than what I do. Cause let's see, notes 91, nice. I'm gonna keep pulling. I'm gonna try to pull up my notes here. So I need to start keeping track of my notes like way more often because I could have kept track of where I began. I started at 200,000 training. I could have showed you guys the increments every time. How much I was making off every reroll. So I finally was just like, what? I'm gonna just keep track of what I'm doing now. This was when I had 490,000 training. So about the halfway point of when I was making my training. So at 490, that's where I re-rolled. After I, quick sold everything that I got from that reroll, I was at 525,000 training. So I made about 35K training off that reroll. Then I put the 525 into rerolls, and I got 594 training back. So that was a good little increase right there. What is that? Like almost like 70,000 training off that reroll. And that's training. And then off the 594, I got 713,000 training. That was a really good reroll. So that was like I made over 100,000 training on that one reroll. And then the 713, I got 820. So that was another 100,000. And that's kind of where I stopped. Around 809, 810. I think I had a few cards in my binder to make it 820. But again, I was making 100,000 training on rerolls, and I was spending a lot of training in those rerolls, and it was taking a lot of time. But you know, what is 100,000 training profit? That's about, let's just say that's about 396s, because I think that's like 104,000 training. 396s, that's like 300K, if I'm correct. I think they're like probably 90, 100K right now. So that's like 300K profit. And I mean, that's not bad, you know, for it takes a while, don't get me wrong. But again, like if you're breaking even, I just made profit. That was like profit 4 times in a row, like not even break even type stuff. So we'll see. This is gonna be we'll see where I'm at in this reroll, because again, this will be my, you know, my next reroll after those. I kind of went to bed after all that, so this is my first one of the day. You know, we'll see if it's still bumping. Again, we still haven't gotten a 95, which is kind of crazy. We still have a chance of getting a 95 though. Sorry if I'm saying a lot of stuff too. I'm gonna take a sip of this Propel. Oh, not free agent. Take a sip of this real quick. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, I'm all about risking it in packs, you know, golden tickets, you know, the what's it called, the draft pack, all that stuff. I'm all about that. But when I'm losing so much coins that, like, it's just, like, not even worth it, again, like, I'm just not going to vouch for that pack. I'm not going to say go all in on that pack. You know, I'm not saying go all in on this pack either. I mean, again, when you're pulling packs like this is luck-based. But there's a difference in the luck-based methods when I'm making profit or breaking even every time with this pack, or you know, you're breaking even or losing every time with another pack. And the losing, like, it's not like 20K losing, it's like 100K losing training wise. Like, it's like crazy. So again, like, I know a lot of people are gonna comment and be like, yeah man, I pulled like 397s back to back, man. I pulled Cam Newton, LTD, and then another Cam Newton back to back. But the thing is, like, for me personally, I have not seen that. I haven't gotten a 99 cam. I haven't even got a 98 cam. So I'm just gonna assume that that pack's just not working for me. And you know, it's not working for a lot of people. So I would not vouch for it. But again, we are coming close. I mean, oh, 93, nice. So we got 70,000 training left. Again, we started with 809. So it's about, you know, a 309,000 training reroll. Maybe we'll just stop at 509, so it's like around 300. And then we'll see, you know, where we're at. Again, like, this is a kind of a long process for this pack. Again, like, I'm already, this video is kind of long as it is. But I think it's still worth it. I mean, you're making profit. Might as well. And we'll kind of show you. I don't know if I might have to, what's it called, cut some of this stuff out, because I don't want it to be too long for you guys. But again, I want you guys to, like, see everything that's happening. Like, I don't want to cut stuff out and then you guys, like, have, like, questions or wonder, you know, what's going on. I want you guys to know exactly what I'm doing. You know, you guys can skip this opening if you want, like, opening of, like, the 300,000 training, and go right to the method or what I'm doing with all the stuff. But I just want you guys to know that it's there. Like, it's there for you guys to see if you want to know, you know, what I'm doing, or if you guys want to know for yourselves and whatnot. But, all right, 88, so we got 545. All right, we're almost there, guys. About, you know, 40,000 more training to go, and we'll stop. Let's see, 87, that's fine. And it's like, the thing is, like, I feel like, you know, you can use all these cards for something. The draft ones, yeah, you can use all those cards for something too, you know, the exchanging of the draft sets and whatnot, but I don't know. Again, I don't know how I feel about that pack. Like, again, I was on stream yesterday for like an hour and a half, and like, we ended up pulling some fire, like, on the stream, but when I was recording that video, man, I dropped the 300,000 training and did not get, I didn't even mention this, I literally got 86s and 90s. I didn't get anything higher than that in 300,000 training. Now, that is the riskiest pack I think that I've ever opened in the entire game. Like, in this entire Madden 20, I think that draft pack is the riskiest pack I've ever... I think it's riskier than Ultimate Legend packs, if it puts that into perspective. Like, I think you can lose more on that draft pack than an Ultimate Legend fantasy pack. And that used to be the riskiest pack for me. You know, coins that you're putting into it to get back. But... no, we didn't get a 95, which is kind of crazy. Again, that's why it is luck-based. Like, you're not always going to get good pulls. But I think we still can profit with this. Alright. So we're going to stop after this pack because that would be, you know, around like 508. So that'd be, you know, about 300K almost on the dot. Let's see. 508, yep, all right. So now what we do, this video is getting long. I'm sorry. Again, you can skip, you know, you could always skip the pack opening if you don't want to see that part. I know a lot of you guys do like seeing the pack opening though. So then we go to the Easter egg. So first, you know, you can go to this, just see kind of what you're rocking with 96s. You don't have to. Get rid of our 91s here. So this is, bro, why is it so slow? I might have to restart Madden, honestly. Alright, so we get that. You know, we got a 96 color smash right there. And we're just going to, you know, take these guys. That's fine. Doesn't matter who you're getting. It's not like kind of the old method where you needed to get certain guys and trade certain whatnot. But we can't do that because the frickin' EA stopped the Ed Reed and Barry set. For those of you who don't know, I'm assuming everybody knows that. You know, that the Barry set and the Ed Reed set you can't complete any more times. And that's fine, man. Like, I'm not even complaining with EA. Like, I get it. Like, they don't want to leave something in the game that we just can loophole and, you know, people are making so much coins that they don't even have to buy packs. I understand that. So I understand they have to take that out. And they left it in for a long time, you know, we made bans off that, so I'm not even mad. I really am not. Alright, so we got a few 96s here so far. That's good. We'll take that. Again, this is kind of where the method gets very boring. This is like the least, like pulling the packs is like, okay. It's like, you know, when you're pulling a lot, it does get boring, but when you're doing like 300K training, it's like, all right, you know, I'm getting hyped for pulling stuff. Then this comes where the sets come in, and this is kind of like the most boring part. It really is. So then you have to go to this set because we didn't have enough 91s to complete it. Again, we are going to be quick selling 89s. Again, you could do anything you want with the cards. I just quick sell them and, you know, just move on with my life. Let's see. This is where you can profit. Now, let me explain this to you. So, a 95. So, we just made, this is 25,000 training. And again, you're putting 80, say you put 4 87s in here. And 87 is like, what, 1860. So, that would be, what, 7,200, about 7,400. So I spent 7,400 training with 487s, and I got 25,000 training with a 95. Again, that was very lucky I pulled a 95. And I also am putting 88s into the set too, because again, this you're getting 13,000 training. If you put 488s, 88s are about 2,500. So you're putting 10,000. You're still making if you pull a 93. And even if you pull a 91, you are losing a lot of training. Well, not a lot. You're losing like 3K training off of a 91 pull. But the thing about it is like you're making up for it with the 93s and the, what's it called? The 93s and the 95s. Like another 93. Like that's another 3K profit. And even when I'm putting 87s, it's even more profit. So I put the 88 just because, you know, I feel like if you pull a 95 or you pull a 93, you're making profit. So I think it's worth it. And, you know, you do need a bunch of 91s for this method. So it's whatever. And if that doesn't make sense to you, I'm going to try and explain it again, you know, while I'm pulling this. So for this set, you're putting 87s, you're putting 88s. Now, if you put 4 87s in, you know, it's about close to, you know, 7,000 something training. And, you know, a 91 quick sells for, I think, 6K. So you are losing a little bit. But if you pull a 93, that's 13K, so that's profit. You pull a 95, that's 25K. That's a lot of profit. Like, if you're pulling a 95, which I did, I just made like 15K trading just off that one pack. Easily. And that's if I'm putting like 88s, which costs more training if I put 88s in there. Putting 87s, you're making like 20K training. So that's why I like this set, because you're making profit off this set, and you do need 90. At the end of the day, like if you get a 91... Like, we got a 93. If we get a 91 out of this, I'm not mad because we do need 91s for the next set. So, even when you do get a 91, it's not even that big of an L because you need 91s. So, we'll do this, I think, maybe 2 more times and see what we can do with the other set. Again, we are at 19 minutes, so I'm going to try and keep this maybe to 25 minutes. But again, like, You guys can skip through stuff. You don't have to watch the whole video. I do advise you do watch it because I do say a lot of stuff in these videos that you might want to know. Again, like, you know, just like how I was talking about the draft, you know, how my luck and how my odds were in that pack. You might want to know, like, maybe you wanted to know how good the draft pack was, and, you know, I'm not going to be talking about it really right now because I want to get this method out. So, and again, like, I think everybody still is on this color smash method. I know a lot of people on Twitter still do it. So, I mean, I'm not the only one still doing this. I think it's still the most profitable. While people are doing that draft and, like, losing a bunch of trading, I'm just going to keep making trading. And that's, like, you guys ask, like, how do you get so much coins? I do the stuff that I know I'm getting guaranteed profit. It's kind of how I make my coins. It's how a lot of people make their coins. You know, they do the stuff that they know they're making profit. Like, pulling packs is risky. The draft pack, risky. I'm staying away from it. Just for now, at least. Even when I have a bunch of coins, that's no excuse to lose coins like that. Like, you know, I could always be pulling this draft pack and just losing a bunch of coins, but why would I do that? Makes no sense. Alright, so you got a color smash guy here. We can do one more of these, and then we'll also see, again, this is kind of like, the sets parts takes a while. Okay, so, oh, we got a bunch more 88, so we could still do a few more of those other exchanges. Again, sorry how long this video is, but I want you guys to see everything. I don't want to cut anything out. I'd rather, like, again, I am down to answer questions in the comments, but I also, like, you know, I hope to get everything out in this video. Like, you guys just need to, like, that's why you should watch the whole video, because a lot of people ask me questions like I directly addressed in the video sometimes. I'm like, I literally straight up said it. And it's like, I don't want to keep repeating myself in the comments, repeating myself in Twitter DMs, like, when I say this stuff already. So let's get these out of here real quick. Again, 89s, do whatever you want to do with them. If you want to risk it in the 91 and 92 exchange, you can get fire pulls. I mean, you can get a lot of good stuff out of there. But I usually tend not to. Just because I already am doing enough sets as it is. I don't want to go to, like, the 91 and 92 and then figure out what I got to do with those cards to get rid of them. Alright, so we'll do... Let's see, we'll do this one maybe one more. Hopefully we can get another 93 or 95. Help us out with some training. I think we're looking to aim to keep this at 25 minutes. Hopefully. But again, like, you can skip the pack opening part, but again, I do say very key stuff in there, so hopefully you don't. Alright, so this is our last 91 and 95 exchange, then we'll be doing our last, you know, 96 Easter card. Be a 93. Alright, it's fine. It's all good. Alright, so again, remember, we are at 309,000 training. Again, when you do little amounts of training, you're going to get little profit increments. It's not going to be as much. Like, I was making 100,000 training when I was doing, you know, about 700,000, you know, 600,000, 800,000. When I was doing that, I was making a lot of training. I was making 100K every roll. And again, I just put on a TV show. I literally put on a TV show and was doing this while I was watching. You know, just binge watching stuff on Netflix, and it's that easy. So let's see where we're at profit-wise. So we've got, you know, you might have a few 87s left over. You might have 91s. Keep your 91s, too, because 91s are, like, the card you majority of the time need to complete that set. So if you do have leftover 91s and whatnot, just keep them. All right, so let's go look at our cards that we got. So, quick sell. 91, we saved that. Quick sell, quick sell, quick sell. We're quick selling all of these. So, we're already at 240,000, and look how much we still have left. So, okay, we don't have too much left. Let's just take a peek. 327. All right. 364,000 training. Now, again, this took kind of a while. Again, we can't even lie. But we did 300,000 training. It was like we started with 809, we ended at 508. So it's like, you know, 301,000 training if you want to get that technical with it. And we made 63,000 training. 63,000 training, that's a lot, man. You know, this is, and again, like, I don't want to say luck-based methods are guaranteed, but this is pretty damn guaranteed, like, if you want to make profit. And again, a lot of people are, you know, I have all these drafts. I don't even want to know what to do with these. I really don't. So like that's why I don't, you know, vouch for this draft set. I vouch for the Color Smash set still. This is how I made, you know, all my training. You know, I'm gonna quick sell these guys right now because I don't need them. Keep the 91, 872,000. We started, you know, with 809. We made about 60,000 training right there. So that's key, man. I'm telling you guys, like this is the method you should be doing if you want to make coins, if you want to make stuff. I vouch for the Color Smash. I do not vouch for the draft pick. So that's what you guys, you know, you guys have been asking me, what have you been doing? Do you have any methods? I'm still on the Color Smash method. That's what I'm doing. Make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel, and put noties on. And also make sure you guys get into the giveaway. I'm going to be ending that probably on Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be one winner for PS4 or Xbox. I'll leave the link in the description to the video. All you have to do is like the video, sub to the channel, and comment your Twitter username on the video. And then I'll, you know, randomly pick a person off the video. But yeah, man, I think that's about it. I might get on a stream later. We could stream this method. We can, you know, pull some packs, whatever you guys want to do, man. Just let me know down in the comments. But I hope this helps you guys out. If you have any questions, let me know down below. But make sure, if you know, watch the whole video and also check what other people are saying. And if you guys see someone post a question in the comments, try and answer. Try and help me out and answer, because I do try and respond to everybody, but it is a lot when you're answering Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff while I'm trying to do other stuff as well. So if you guys could help me out too, I'd greatly appreciate that. But until next time, man, it's been real. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.